for water. They wait for hours in the scorching heat for water. And then a scramble to get their pipes in. A desperate effort to get every precious drop. This is all the families will get in a day for drinking, cooking, and washing. There is no running water in scores of homes nestled around the affluent diplomatic enclave of the national capital. And at this cluster, it has been going on for years.
We've been standing in line since the early morning, hungry and thirsty for water. There are a lot of problems. Those with babies have to wait here with them too.
We have to go to work too, so we choose between water and work. There has to be one member of the family around to fill, otherwise we won't get any.
There are some days this lifeline does not show up, and buying water is not an option for many. Families complain of the quality of the water.
We once found a rat and a slipper inside the tanker. This water is unfit to drink.
Sometimes the water is dirty and smells, but we're helpless as there's no other source.
India is reeling under a severe heat wave, and there are still many weeks to go. Schools have been closed early in anticipation. Water is scarce and the electricity grid is overwhelmed, with power shortages making life even more difficult in the searing heat. Temperatures are reaching record levels, above 47 degrees here in Delhi. That's more than 116 degrees Fahrenheit. Earlier, there were short spells of the heat wave, but now we are witnessing prolonged periods of intense heat. As a result, reservoirs and water channels are drying up, having a devastating effect on farming, with production of food and cash crops falling drastically. For many, working under this blistering sun is the only option to livelihood. For a day's work at this site, Anil gets £5. It's extremely hot, but for us laborers, there's no option. We have to earn a living for our children and families. India is in the midst of a general election, and the government is yet to come up with a heat action plan to bring any relief for its citizens. Neville Lazarus, Sky News, Delhi.
Yep. So this is exactly what's going on around the world. The weather is out of control, of course. The heat, the flood, the tornadoes, the hail, the snow, the hurricanes, the typhoons, everything is all over. We want to give the Mighty One great praise, great glory, and thank you for all of you for coming. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here. Once again, today is our 21st day of fasting. To the Gulers, to everyone else, keep on going. We have 19 more days to go. Yes. How am I doing, Sister Renana? I'm doing all right. Some days are better than others. I was, let me see, I was making my 5,000 step. I only reached 4,270 doing the walk. I had an emergency. Well, not really emergency. I had received certain things, so I had to quickly go to a store and take care of business. So I'm doing well right now. It's only 800 steps. By the time I drop my beloved mother and come back home, I shall be completed the 5,000 step though. And well, it's Florida's all summer, and the sun and everything. It's beautiful. I'm doing all right. Everything is doing perfectly. It's just You have to expecting those things. They're going to happen. They have to happen, and you have to take it. You have to take it. That's how you're building your mental strength, because everything, it's mental. It's a mental game. It's a mental game. It's not. There's nothing physical about that. It's all mental. So if you have to purge certain things, you have to purge it right here. The spit and the urine and stuff, all those things that are coming out of your stuff that been there for like years, and they all finally get out there. Like I said, I saw this thing, or I'm still seeing this thing as once in a lifetime. Although I will do it many times coming, but this is probably the first and last time I can do this. So I am mounting up my courage and fulfill and complete that. Do the best that I can. And I know my best is not yet here. My best will be on the 26th of June. Yes, beloved, once again, we see that 83, they have nothing left. There are no life in them. They are dead. They've been dead. There are no substance, no essence in the midst of them. They are like unto parasites. A parasite need to attach itself unto a host. And the primary reason is to feed of this host. And the secondary is to replace and behave as this host. If you're not the original, you can copy as much as you can. You can never be the original. Once the host realizes you are a parasite, once the host realizes you are a vampire, and he can disconnect himself from you, the parasite won't live long. Parasites cannot feed on other parasites. There is not enough nutrient. It will cannibalize to some degree, but they can't. They need the actual host, the source of their vitamin and nutrient. They need it. Therefore, they'll do anything and everything to feed on you. Though it may not be specifically energy, but they'll find a way, try to somewhat mirror your action. For the past few years, many people that are here or the ones that are just coming, we have witnessed 83 in person coming in the midst of our brethren, in the midst of our beloved, and still everything that we've been saying, they sent others to shun us so we may leave the teaching, so we may abandon what the Holy One gave unto us to teach, so they can take it and rebrand it and make it theirs. They've done this multiple times. Last night, we and the student, we had shown an example of Dr. Claude Anderson when it comes to the waterland fishery, and the onslaught they have upon the beloved brother, and then they stole everything, and then they rebranding everything as aquaponics, and they came out aquaponics, this and that, as if they were the one that came in with the technology or perfected it. But it was the beloved brother. They have attempted to come in the midst of us and cause division. First, they try to disconnect us as a family. They try to scent and influence others that are always in a low vibration to come against what we are teaching. And once we are in this never-ending fight and bickering, and they can take this, rebranded it, and put us right back in this loop. However, when we look at them, we do now understand the game, and we are not playing it. Beloved brothers and sisters, those folks that are swagger jacking and stealing and taking everything, those are not your typical run-of-the-mill average Joe walking down the street. That's not your typical 83. Your typical 83 are too busy with what's going on with Trump right now. They are too busy calling the system unfair. They are too busy calling the system corrupt. They are too busy online complaining about how the elites have everything and they have nothing, as if this is something new. Yea, when you were getting the crumbs, when you were getting the leftover, everything was good. You are taunting us. When we had to fend for ourselves, we had to eat the rats, the roaches, the creeping things of the earth. You were laughing at us, but we survived. You see, we weren't raised in that luxurious diet that you were. See, it is hard for you because what you are going through right now is some form of economic or a cold turkey blessing cutting. See, you can handle those type of treatments. Now that everything is gone for you, you're feeling what our people been feeling. Again, beloved, those people that are coming or taking stuff, they are not your typical fellow people that you work with. Those are by nature or by what those people are referring online, or the elites of the religious system. You got guys with 750,000, 1.4 million subscribers, mega churches. You got those fellows that have a certain amount of money, yet they still come in the midst of us and take everything that we have. This should give our beloved a clear picture of, if you ever, or better yet, if we ever have a community, so to speak, a physical one, what would stop those guys to come in the midst of us and try to steal this community from us? Because that's what they are doing. They are trying to steal everything that we are saying online and then go put it in the channel. Remember, majority of those people that are listening to those guys listen to us, but they don't want this truth from us. They know it's the truth. They know it's life, but they don't want to listen it from us. I don't want to listen it from you. I know it is true, but I want my pastor or I want this fellow to say the same thing. I want the delivery not from you, but from the usual deliverer. So when those people are doing these type of things, of course, they do know that somehow they will never get away with it. They try though. They try their best. Don't get me wrong. They're gonna try their best. Those people are professional liars. They'll lie. They'll do their best, but they won't get away with it. However, this judgment, like said before, you cannot escape. You cannot hide. You can't go into your bunkers. You can go hide in your office. You can go hide under the table. You can try to sway your way out of this. You aren't getting away with it. It's coming for you. It's going to be the hardest thing that you're about to witness. And we are at peace over here. Beloved, within one accord, I'm asking my brothers and sisters to join me together in prayer. And our 21st or 21 day out of our 60th, out of our 40th, it was already on silence, fasting. And then we'll play a couple video, then we'll continue our conversation. Great glory to the mighty one, the God that created the heaven, the earth, and everything in them. Though you created everything, life and death, we as the chosen, we as the children of light can see life in the eyes of our brethren and the eyes of any living being. Therefore, when we look upon 83, there is no life, no truth in them. Though you created the tree of life which mirrored the tree of light, and the tree of death which mirrored the tree of darkness, both have their use and function to the proper order. We went astray, we've done terrible things. You had to send the 72 unholy name after us and round us up and teach us a lesson. We realize quite some times ago we don't need to get the truth from 83 because they are the symbol of death, despair, and lies. They will try. They had and have tried, but they fail. The Holy Spirit, she is absent in the midst of them for a reason. As we said many times over, our Heavenly Father do not create dead things and make them alive. Such an example is all the 7 planets, all the planets that ever existed in this universe and ours and others. They have life in them, abundance of life. There is nothing wrong with death, it's just a passage. It's just the end of a certain era. It's just an end of a certain fun. It's just the end of a certain blessing. Yea, birth and rebirth goes the same way. We all have a birthday, and we do certainly have a death day. It is the natural process of life. and we do accept it. Though we have a group of people that act they were the original, and above all, they act like they're immortal. After all they've done to the children of light, they will be raptured. They will be in paradise, enjoying another blessing, nonetheless, with the Heavenly Father, with the beloved Son, and the Holy Mother herself. They think after all those horrible things that they've done, setting up and destroying this beautiful plane that we are living with, they will get away by hiding in the bunkers. How silly are you? How silly you think you are? You silly little monkey. You're going to hide off grade? From what? From the angels? You barely can hide from a hound dog. You barely can hide from your editorial comrades. Yet you think you can hide and flee and lock yourself inside when we are coming for you. You see, beloved, this glooming doom, this impended doom cannot be stopped, evaded, and avoided. There shall be no mercy upon you, ye Gentiles, because you shown none. When it was the time for you to show our people mercy, leniency, a very long time ago, you did the contrary. Therefore, your judgment shall be the same. However, it will be double. Once more, you cannot escape this. Heavenly Father, earthly mother, beloved brother, all the angels, all the host of heaven, all the spirits from the elements, from the zone girdling the earth, from all the spheres that have influence upon us, we say thank you. Thank you for showing mercy. Thank you for showing leniency. Thank you for not utterly destroying us, and thank you above all for redeeming us. We are await with great joy this great substance. May the will of the Holy One be done upon this earth as it is in heaven. Selah. So be it. Give the mighty one great praise, great glory. Let's play this one. Oops. This one video here. In the meantime, I'll just get some water.
New videos from a deadly explosion in Ohio this week showing the impact of the blast and the dramatic rescues right after. Here's Jesse Kirsch.
A fire has been reported in the building. Please.
This was the moment a gas leak turned into a deadly building explosion in Youngstown, Ohio. Watch again. You can see the force of the blast on the ground floor, also gutting these elevator banks on the 12th floor. The video obtained by NBC affiliate WFMJ also shows this woman and her baby narrowly escaping before the blast.
Hey, back up.
Meanwhile, outside, first responders frantically raced to the scene.
Hey, we got people trapped in the basement as well.
At one point, released body camera video shows a firefighter hoisting this woman over his shoulders, lifting her out of the rubble.
Grab her. Grab her. All right. I got her. Oh. You okay? Go ahead. Go. We got it. Hey, you're okay.
This man says the woman in that video is his girlfriend.
somebody from the back of the building came up and said, we need to get out of here. It smells like boom. And that's when it exploded.
The national man says the woman in that video is his girlfriend.
Somebody from the back of the building came up and said, we need to get out of here. It smells like boom. And that's when it exploded.
The National Transportation Safety Board says it believes this was an accident, sharing that a crew was clearing out the building's underground level and made 3 cuts into some basement piping.
The crew immediately realized that there was a problem and that gas had been released. The work crew evacuated the basement, alerted the bank employees upstairs, and pulled the fire alarm.
Tonight, questions still unanswered in a shaken community. Jesse Kirsch, NBC News.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about.
So this is in Jerusalem. It's everywhere. And then that happened like June the 2nd, okay? Not like June the 2nd of 2022, 23, a few days ago. Oh, all right then. Good. Good then. Nice. Uh-oh. All right. Yeah. So yeah, so I thank you, Brother Prime, for sharing this. It's a little graphic, but we'll just show it. Okay, so this is okay. I'll share this one. There we go. So let me see if I can share this. All right, so this is some of the world sign that happened. This is a great channel, and this is some of the things that been happening, the signs. Well, they try to call this like aurora borealis. That's not aurora borealis. Mean northern light. You know, this is in Jacksonville. This is in Tennessee.
You see that?
Okay, a lot of people are like, oh, well, that's nothing. That's like they spray the sky and whatever. Okay, well, let me show you something. Give me a second here. A brother, let me see. I'm asking the nation to keep the beloved brother Black Star in your prayer, and to pray for the return of his grandson, which went missing. They have an idea where he is. However, we just ask the nation to pray for the brother so his grandchildren, his grandson may be returned unto him. Okay, I'll find the brother. Okay. Let me share this with the brother, the nation. Shalom, Brother Levi. This is Brother Saharia from Louisville, Kentucky. I was riding on the highway and look over the right, and I caught this image of what it looks like a dove or a dove. If you zoom in, you can see a rainbow in the center and around. I thought I should share this with you and the nation to stay encouraged. Our mother is with us. I pray this message reaches you in peace. May Ahaya continue to bless you, your household, and your ministry. Peace, love, and light. And this is it. I mean, you can't make this up. You can clearly see it right there. So, of course, beloved, that's why they are trying to spray, those things, trying to black. There's nothing those people can do to black this. You can actually see the dove and the rainbow, just like this. Just like this one right there. Okay. Excuse me. It's like this one. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful, man. Those are signs, beloved. Those are signs. And to us, they are amazing. To us, they are marvelous. But this is a terrible sign right there. You don't want to get this woman, you do not want to get this woman unleash her power upon you. This is, I believe we have a phone call. This is a sister, one of the sisters from the art class made this. We have, excuse me. Shalom, beloved.
Shalom, dear family. Some time ago, I asked you if you were able to get it's called the Book of Miracles. This book has everything that we're seeing in the skies that they saw in the 1500s, 1400s, 1600s. And I kept saying to myself, why do we have all the same signs? Wasn't it the time that we went into captivity? Around that time in Europe and over here. So try and get the Book of Miracles. I would suggest to get it now.
Yes.
It's in English, Germany, and another language. But it talks to you about all of what they're seeing, all of the monstrous births that are going to be occurring, things that look like chickens and mixed with horses, all kinds of things that they were seeing. All of the stuff that we're seeing from the skies and the things that are going to be coming. If I'm not mistaken, I sent you the cover of the book, so I highly recommend.
I'm not quite sure.
The Book of Miracles.
The Book of Miracle, I don't remember receiving it.
Yes, it's I sent it. Yeah, of course, enemy tries to do all sorts of things, but I've been trying to get in contact with you and Brother Judah for a long time. Well, Brother Judah for a long time. But it's called the Book of Miracles.
Okay. If you could send me a link again and the name of the author, I'm quite sure there are quite a few of them there. Again, beloved, the reason, of course, you're seeing those things happening is just a loop. When it happened, that was the sign when we were going under this thing. That was the sign we were going to be destroyed. And now, it was a sign.
I just sent it to you.
Let me see if I get it. Maybe I could.
On the front of it has a crown. And it has two lights. It has the black moon and the sun.
Let me see.
It says the Book of Miracles by Dash. It's in a German name, but his first name is D-A-S.
Okay, the Book of Miracle by okay.
Yes, Mary Tales. It talks about it like that.
Okay, it's Das von der Zinkenberg.
Did you get the picture?
Oh, Les Livres de Miracle. It's also in French. I got it. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can pull that up.
French, Germany, and English. You've got to get that book.
All right. Let me see if I can get it.
Everything we're seeing and things we have not seen is in that book, and they painted it.
Okay.
And they used to send pamphlets out, and they have the original pamphlets that they sent out, as well as what was painted, what they saw, earthquakes, all sorts of things. So I highly recommend it. Shalom, family. Have a good day. Bye now.
All right. Thank you. Okay. So this is the book by Das von der Zinkenberg, Le Livre des Miracles, which is in French. And The hardcover, it's for $52. See all buying option. 52, no. 55. 60. I want to use one. 68. Quite. See if we can get a new a used one. Because the used can get a new one. All right. Book of Miracle. That's good. All right. Let me see if I can purchase this. White Creek. Give me a second. All right, I have it. Got it. It should be here by July the 3rd or July the 2nd. Let me share this right here. The Book of Miracles. There you go. Let me share this with the nation right quick. All right. I should have done that. Le Livre des Miracles. There you go. So there you go. That's the book. $45 on Amazon, $234 on Amazon, $47 at Walmart. It's a good book. It's a good book. So highly recommend to get it. And everything that we're talking about, this thing happened. So this is the stuff those people, they were seeing when we were going to Jacob's Trouble. They will see people with 6 legs, okay, while we'll walk around. If you're familiar with Attack on Titans, Pure Titans, Pure Titans. See, if you watch Attack on Titans, those are the Pure Titans. You know, those people were, again, like I said, when I was watching this thing, it felt like I have witnessed this thing before. It felt like this place truly exists. These monstrous beings truly exist. One thing that struck, let me take that thing out. There we go. One thing that struck me, anybody familiar with this? Where's Brother Yeshua Music? He usually be in the midst of us. He know that. Brother, what's the other brother name? Attack on Titans. Not recommended. It's this thing is, again, when we watch it, is exactly what happened to us. It's exactly what happened to us. Okay, Attack on Titans. If you watch it, it's quite disturbing. It's quite disturbing. The story, it's quite disturbing. I had mentioned it to a few other people. No, this realm actually exists, beloved. This place, it's not like something they imagine. You could never imagine something like that. This is not something you imagine. There is a dimension, of course, those beings are there. And it's terrible. Marley, Paradis, and all that. Of course, those are code name for our place, okay? This dude was especially, scary. All right, those are the Titans. All right, so it's very similar. Those people, that's the cart Titan, very creepy. The girl that turned into the cart Titan, she in real life, she could not, I don't want to spoil it, but she likes to walk around like this. Okay, those are pure Titan drop from the sky by Zeke. I fucking hate Zeke. I hate that guy with a passion. Where is Zeke? I despise this dude. I freaking hate Zeke. I stopped watching because of Zeke. I hate this guy. I hate him with a great hatred. There you go. I freaking hate this specific Titan, the Beast Titan and Zeke. I just hate this guy, man. I just can't stand him because he's the symbol of our brethren that sold out. Like, again, I will hold on the hatred. Those are the symbols of our people that have powers, but they use it for the enemy and attack our own people because they believe we are truly the beast of the earth. And I freaking hate Zeke, man. But nonetheless, let's go back to the book. All right, there you go, right here. So this is the sign, okay, the people were seeing. All right, certain terrible sign. They would see some kind of weird horse head, lizard body, dragon tail head, one hoof, leg, horse, and another bird walking around. This is not a good sign. All right. And then people was like, well, that's like medieval stuff. Those are not the things. And then they would see those giant rock ship-like stuff in the hailstorm dropping. And they would see those comets passing very close. Okay. All right. They would see 4 suns, 5 suns. Okay. We start seeing those things. Okay. They see 5 suns. Okay. The big suns plus 4 in the middle. All right. Okay. They will see those things. They will see dragons, coming out of the sea, leviathans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We know what the 7 is. And they will see those things. And then the priest will beg and stuff like that. I believe this is in German. If it was big, I could have attempted to translate and read it. But the locust will invade. That's what happening when Hishbatu hit us hard. And those people knew it was the blessing coming in. That was the sign. Of course, with this huge dragon-like fish, Leviathan-like beast. Okay. All right. The book of miracles, le livre des miracles. Okay. They will see angelic beings enveloped in cloud and things like that. And this dragon eating this woman right there. I can't zoom in because that's what it is. Okay, they'll see battle in the sky and things like this. So this is the cover of the book. All right. And again, this beast that you're seeing right here, it's very similar, okay, to this one. Let me share the one that we had the brother Irie Farms share it with us. This beast, we dub it the Sulanuf. We dubbed it the Sulanuf. Okay. There you go. We had a whole video on our channel, other channel. We talking about this, okay? Americae sibe qualte orbis partis nova et exastima de descriptio. The American, which is the fourth part of this orb, of this earth, exactly the way it is depicted. That's the title of this. And then when you look at those beasts in the sea, this weird animal look at this Leviathan like beast in the Bermuda Triangle, Ilole de la Bermuda, island of Bermuda. And you can see the Leviathan right there between the midst of Haiti, Atlanta, Georgia, and Nova Scotia, back to Haiti. Is right there, just as the way our mentor taught us. Okay? You look at all those beasts, and this is one of the beasts that really struck me. Is this, let me see if I can enlarge this. Is this fellow. Okay, all right, let's take the sister again. Shalom, beloved.
Shalom. I got one more thing to say.
Go ahead.
When you were reading the book of when they were going to Jericho, and they saw an eye, and they saw a man that was on, like, hovering in the air with a big giant sword, and he took the sword and he whipped it around Jericho.
Yes.
Remember you reading about that?
Yes.
That's in that book of miracles. She said there's a man in the heavens with a sword. That is the Most High that they saw.
Yes, I believe when we were reading it, it was I'll show the example of what we were reading, okay?
Right, and it's also in, so to confirm that, it's in another book, the Pillar of Fire.
Yes,
it's in there when the night,
there.
when it drew to a night, and it was pitch black, and they saw a man in the heavens.
Yes.
Same thing, with a sword over Egypt.
Yes.
I just wanted to add that.
Thank
Shalom,
you.
family. Excuse me, okay? Bye
It's
now.
all good. Yeah, Brother Daniel is right. It was Michael that came in. Michael came in with we had the whole study. Let me see if I can find the playlist and put it for the people. Give me a second, beloved. It might take me a little time to find the playlist. Forgive me. Put the playlist there. The nation, so they can listen and watch it. But that was like study we did ages ago. Oh boy, where did I put this playlist? The Throne of David. Here we go. That's the playlist. Let me put the specific. Okay, so yeah, that's the playlist. Alone on This Work, The Throne of David, Moses' Death, and Jericho's Fall. And all those people that you see in Sister Belinda was there, Sister Dinah Light, Daughters of the Most High. All those people, we studied this thing and we know exactly what that is. Boy, I was freaking huge back then, man. All praises to the Most High Yahweh. I was 430 pounds. So I was 430 pounds. That's the book, The Throne of David. I said we should go ahead and study this book back again. But being busy with the class, maybe every Saturday, Sunday we might, but busy with the class. This book needs to be revisited because it's a great book. Back then I was wild. Let me see. There was a part where we were talking about Michael came in. Let me see. Here by the command of Joshua, they halted. So when they get in the middle of the river splitting, the wall of the river go high, and then Joshua said stop. They stop in the middle, and then the river solid. The king and the jester, all of them are looking. They are starting to shake when they see the sea just split.
and the water withdrew himself.
Okay, brother Saraya, the brother that sent us the picture in the sky, he was there. So our people, we know our stuff. We've been studying these things. All right, we've been studying this thing. We know for a fact all those stuff happen, and they are going to happen again. That's why when the brother saw the sign in the sky, he was not dismayed. He was like, Biglevi, the Illuminati, the stuff. He was not, because we know those things. Brother Larry was there. Okay, all the beloved that are here, they were there. Okay, Miss Abby and all the other people, they were in there.
And the guy spot the water, brothers. The water didn't split. The water was flowing that way, and then the water stopped, and then it withdrew himself. The water formed a big wall, and then they let them pass. This is the power of the Most High, man. If this something like that happen, and you see one of our people say, the Illuminati, man, the Illuminati have some type of harm and stuff. They control the sea, man. They are doing.
That's what I despise with our people. The moment they see something magnificent like that, they quickly attributed it to the elite. Well, the elite is doing this. Look what they did. They pulled the sea back. They did that. They did all the. Yo, I feel like to come over and punch this nigga in the face, man. Like, yo, I'm like, yo, man, I would like to punch this nigga in the mouth, man. Coming over there. Yeah, Sister Sarah was there. She was having a blast when the other dude that always carried that freaking goat around for Moses because he saw Moses as a god. He was the dude that keep worshiping Moses every time Moses goes some places, and Moses keep telling him, I'm not God. He's like, yeah, I know you're not, but you don't want the people to find out, but I know you're God. And I got this ram that I'm carrying, and in the right place, I will sacrifice it unto you. That guy was an issue. He was everywhere following Moses. He was a Gentiles, but anyway, anyway, this is the thing that I despise with our people. The moment something happened that is so magnificent, like the Northern Lights that happened a few days, still happening, that happened a few weeks ago, they quickly attributed this thing with up. Oh, it was up. Oh, it was CERN. It was this. Oh, the Gentiles, they're about to open portals and come over there and stuff. Yeah, man, get the hell out of here. So again, let's watch your leader, okay? Oh, wait, what time is it? Are we already 1 hour into this? Nope. 52 minutes. Should we keep on moving, beloved? I know some of you should we keep on moving? Yeah, man, I despise those dudes, man. I just despise anyone that always come there, always take the blessing and give it to the so-called Gentiles. Well, you see, Bill Gates is blocking the sun. Bill Gates, Elon Musk, they put 4 suns in the skies. Look what they are doing. And then a bunch of our people, they get afraid of this. But anyway, let's keep on moving with this, okay? All right.
No one doing that, man. They're gonna come for us, man. Bill Gates have a device he can use it and say, hey, man, open the window and jump. All right. Again, beloved, when we watch this, when we did this story, okay, that was February 14, 2021. So it's been 3 years since we studied these things, and everything that we've been studying, you know, it's coming along. All right, so let's keep on moving. Okay. So the water, the water was staying, brothers.
Okay, let me.
How? This is the Gentiles. The Gentiles said, how amazing is all this, your majesty. How awful the power of this God of the Hebrews. He is recorded a miracle as wonderful as that which is written of the dividing of the Red Sea. But I continue my narrative from the parchment before me. When the children of Israel, say the writer of the record, beheld this manifestation of the presence and greatness of Yahweh, the water standing upon a heap of the side and flying wholly away of the other, they set up a great shout of joy and wonder
which would have made the wall of Jericho shake. So when the Israelites saw this, everybody was cheering, and the voice shake the wall of Jericho. The king, they start to panicking, brothers.
Yeah, so let's get to the place where we got Michael was there when Michael came in. Was that there?
The inscrutable character of these encompassing marchers awes and troubles them. The courtiers has become these royal sycophants, strive to amuse the monarch with their fate, wit upon this strange evolution. So they were making jokes, you know, just like they are doing today.
Yeah, they are making jokes. They're like, oh man, that's nothing. And then they pull their Will Smith, you know, they pull their PDD going out there, do a little monkey stuff, play around. And then they like, but in truth, they are definitely afraid. That's why I don't get involved with garbage and celebrities. When those people, that's when you know they are truly in trouble. They'll put these little shows over there, and then they're like, oh, wait, Will Smith slapping this guy, black people. You should talk about that. And then you see our brothers, man, I don't know about Puff Daddy, man, Puff Daddy this, Puff Daddy that. They did this type of garbage, okay? So wow, look at me, right? Look at me in there. That's a huge improvement right there. But anyway, so again, beloved, let's just give you what they saw, okay? The man that they saw. All right, let's go ahead and stop this, okay? And the attack on Titan, the colossal Titan. Oops, the colossal Titan. I talk about colossal boy, of course, and those people could never imagine this, okay? This is the colossal Titan, all right? Okay, this is the colossal Titan, all right? When the colossal Titan reached the wall, okay, that was, they picked that up from Michael, okay? This colossal Titan, let's see, when... you know what? Let's oh man, YouTube probably. If I play it, let me see if I can get it from YouTube. They probably going to stop my stuff. Let me see if we get it. Attack on Titan, the colossal Titan. Okay, let's see if we can show you the visual. Okay, all right. This probably YouTube probably gonna do some hish, but let's see. He's like Kurapika. Okay, he's like a Kurapika. If you catch my drift, he's okay. So that's the type of thing that they saw, and this is one of the best scene. Okay, watch this. Those people could never come up with something like that. Okay.
着工を急げ。大至急レベル6へ兵を送る準備を。現場は壊滅的被害を受けている。おい、そこの下船危ないぞ。この艦隊が見えないのか。おい。
This is Kurapika right there. Armin. Okay, this is the damage that Michael can do. All right, he destroyed an entire port, an entire fleet. it destroying an entire, everyone, an entire nation. All right, this is what they saw coming, and we're not making this up, man. Okay, that's the colossal titan. All right, destroying an entire fleet. And Armin going to come out. This technology actually exists, okay? And then he came out of the Titan. And then he saw what he done. He regretted after he said, this is the sight that you saw, Beto. All right, crazy. So again, beloved, there we go. Oops. Mind Power by James Brown. All right, good. So yeah, you got Colossal Boy. Legion of Super Heroes. No, not Ultra Boy. Ultra Boy is good too, but it's Colossal Boy. Is that what that is? Okay, this dude.
Globo cinzento e colossal, há bando de carniceiros em Vega 3. Resolvam isso e voltem logo pra cá.
Again, like I said, those things, those people are not imagining them. They have books. They read them from books, just like we are reading them from the books. They couldn't imagine those things. We talked about this a long time ago. This is just a recap. Okay, the records talk about this. Maniac 5. Okay, the record, they talk about those things. All right, this is not something they imagine. They actually pick those stuff from books. Jack Kirby, Jack Kirby, who come with the new gods, the fourth world. This is the entire story of the Bible. Big Barda, aka the George Deborah, her mother, Big Berda, Dark Side. All of those things are literally stuff from the Bible. They took it, our story from our people. When you're reading, you make the comparison, you're like, there's no freaking way. That's what those people are doing. Okay, so when the sister talking about the book of miracle, when you're reading, everything connects, and that's the reason why the Holy One had us studying those books. I can remember a brother, well, he's not a brother, a fellow that was in the midst of us. He was one of those camp brethren, like, was chastising me for reading this book. Like, oh, why you are reading this book, man? My father was like part of the Freemason. He's a devil and stuff. The Freemason that you're seeing here is not the true Freemason. You have no idea what the Freemason is. Everything those people swagger jack from us, they bastardize, they vilify it. You have no idea what those things is. You have an experience that's based on fear. You can't bring this here. You will not come in the midst of us and tell us, don't read this, don't read that. You ain't gonna do this here. We do not abide by 266, 80 books. So this is just a little revision of the things that we studied, okay? And those stuff that will happen, okay? Let's go back to the book, the some of the story, some of the stuff. Again, I lost count. I lost track. Okay, this beast right there that you see here in the middle of this ocean. Okay, this terrifying beast. You can see destroying this ship thing, super advanced ship. I don't know if they are here, but let's look at this. Okay, this is where we were. Now, one of the most fascinating beasts that I saw on the map was this monkey-like beaver bear character. Okay, all right. So let's go bottom here in Africa, closer here. Okay, now look at the similarity. Look at the similarity. This beast thing, creature that this fellow is driving, well, is riding. Look at the nose, and then let's look at this one right here. Okay, look at the similarity that they have over there. Okay, let's go back to this. All right, it's like this. Look at the similarity. Okay, and for those people that are talking about the giant or things like that, Terra de Patagonis, Gigantum Regio. Okay, which means a land of the Patagons or the Patine, and region of the giant. So as you can see, the bow that is in the hand of this fellow is bigger than this man, which is about like 6-7 feet tall. And the giants are like 15-20 feet tall. Okay. The Undines protecting the land. All right. With their, well, look at what she holds in her hand right there. A kind of like flying saucer, so to speak. We talk about the calm and the mirror. Okay. We tell stories about this long time ago. All right. So those are the things. They are here, beloved. Okay. Those things are still here. They're in the sea. They're everywhere. All right. Let me see this. Look at this animal, this giant two-blow bear frog-like fish thing, which is bigger than a boat. This thing is bigger than a cruise ship. You know, it's just crazy. All right. So yeah, that's the type of things that they were saying, okay, seeing and stuff. Okay, let's keep on moving with some of the book. For instance, look at this. They were seeing a battle in the sky, okay? Two people battles and stuff like that with shield and swords and things like this. All right, they were seeing like comet things, okay? Men in the sky with a sword, Michael, you know, destroying things. Dragons flying. I mean, how is so-called Gentiles, the 83, going to fight those things? We couldn't beat them. Okay, a moon here, a moon there. I don't know what those things are. The sun and ball descending. Those are the castle over there in Europe when we were ruling, and those things coming over there and take us. Listen, man. Those mere, scrawny, flimsy, feeble Gentiles could not have taken a mighty people down without the help of those things. See, the so-called Christopher Columbus and the conquistador, they could not take us down by themselves. They had to get some kind of supernatural help. Okay, look at those dragons. All right, dragons. And there's an onslaught going on dragons right now. Well, chickens or dragons and stuff. Well, yeah. Please tell me the similarity between a chicken and a freaking crocodile or an alligator. Okay, those are the things. Oops, 2 p.m. Sip a little water here. Okay. All right, those beast-like female thing. Those are the stuff that the mighty one tell our men not to sleep with. Thou shalt not lie down with the beast. And believe it or not, you know, some of the dudes that, you know, those things are highly sexual, so to speak. You know, they will lie down with them because they are willing to do that. So, oh, all right, got a call here. Yes, Shalom.
Hey, you didn't share the screen. I just wanted to.
Oh, crap. Oh boy. Sorry about that. Okay. Boy. All right, let me go over again. Can you see it now? Is it showing? Is it?
Yeah, I can see it. I can see
All
it.
right,
Yeah.
let's go over to this. Sorry about that. Okay.
No problem.
All right, this thing right here, that's the one of the reason there's a law in the book that say that shall not lie down with the beast. And there are records, okay, where our men, okay, will get down with things like that, okay, because they are highly sexual. Okay, we talk about the story of this Haitian fellow that went under in the sea, and then they met those Undines, and then that white guy lie down with them, and his nature messed up, and every woman that he slept with, they bleed to death. And one of the women, she came back, and then she had a child, and the child was born with scale, just like this thing, because her nature. The moment you lie down with something like that, you effed up. Your nature is messed up. You will not be able to be. When you lie down with something like this, you literally change the nature of you, and your DNA is rewritten. Okay, you become something like them. Let me see if the people can see that. Let me put my picture right here. Okay, so those are some of those things are actually real, beloved. Okay, I'm not making this up. For instance, wow, there's this video game. I forgot about it. Somebody help me. Boy, it's damn it. Let me see if I can find it. The Sphinx, riddle of the Sphinx. Right? Yes. So again, okay. So let's share this right here. Now, beloved, can you guys see it? Can you guys see the screen? Let me take my stuff here. Can you guys see the screen? Give me a 1. All right. This is going to be a little bit graphic, but, not quite sure if you guys can see the screen.
Another dogged adventurer come to take my life. Many have tried, and
this is not something they imagine. Those things actually are real. Anybody that, well, certain people know. We've seen them, okay?
as you can plainly see, all have failed. After all, that which is won by brute force is apt to be lost to the same. Perhaps I might interest you in a game of wits instead. I set before you a simple task. Solve my riddles to satisfaction. Should your answers please me, I will bestow upon you the contents of yon chests. I trust I have your attention? If so, take your place and we shall begin.
The Sphinx's riddles are designed to baffle and confuse. I fear we pawns can be of little aid here, Master. I shall stand by you, Master, whatever you decide.
Your resolve is commendable. The fool beholds a sage in the mirror. The sage a fool. Which is it you see, I wonder?
Okay, those things, they are highly sexual.
Our eyes are our allies, yet oft do they betray, for eyes tell lies. So I advise, and thence do lead astray.
So, and then you won't believe how many men online, okay, that look at this.
Seekers' tokens are treasures indeed.
Well, it's not this one. Okay, this type of animal like people do exist. And then if you read the comment, okay, let's go somewhere more private. Okay. And that kid's How I Met Your Mom. Okay, the king, you were supposed to slay the Sphinx, not lay the Sphinx. Okay, I mean, according to some legend, Oedipus already tapped that. Those guys, they want to do things like that, man. You know, a beast like this, which documented all over. Okay, that's why, you know, a lot of those dudes, they are not interested. They are not interested in human stuff. Okay? They're interested in things like that. Okay, it's a beast like anything. So they are, yeah, they got something called Rule 34, which I'm not going to advise people to do, but they are into these things. You won't believe, yeah, the story of Beowulf, man. Beowulf, like, yo, Beowulf did that thing wrong. So yes, they do have things like that exist, and those dudes lie down with them because they are willing to do that. Remember, they are mostly part of animal, and they yearn to become like you. And the first thing they're going to offer you is a massive, beast cookies. And some dude like, yo, don't say no more, say no more, and then they will do that. So again, there's a reason why when you go to Assyrian Sphinx, okay, well, it's Sphinx, but Sphinx, there you go. Okay, some of those stuff, they are actually exist. Again, like I said, beloved, not all of them are evil. Not all of them are, things like that. They are devil and stuff like this, okay? And that's why they told our women not to lie down with those things, those beasts, because they are not considering, you see, you can see the breast. Excuse me, you can see the breast. Oh, what is this? Give me a second here. No. Okay, give me a second here. Okay, all right, well, good. You can see the breast, that's a female, all right? Okay, so most of them, they are usually female, but some of them are male, like the Who's and those are, that's a man with beard. They used to be kings and rule kingdom of their own people. And some of them got, believe it or not, grafted in the midst of us. And it is said the Colossian, the Thessalonians, some of them all look like this. It's crazy. If you do further research, I'm not too keen on that, but the book of, give me a second here. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, boy. Bible, the book of Bible online. Bible online. The Bible. Is that this one? Nope. Oh, okay. All right. Official King James. See, names like, let me go ahead and share this. All right. You see those names? When you go in the New Testament, the sisters shared this with me years ago. Like, name like Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, Thessalonians, okay? Those are a specific race like beast people. Some of them, that's why in the book, Paul, he talk about the woman cover her head. And when Paul talking about cover your hair, he was not talking about the actual hair of the woman. Because in certain culture, when our people, not Gentiles, our women, our men, especially our women, that went way too far. And they will show up to Paul's teaching, so to speak, with the oven exposed, with their garden, lushly garden exposed, and they will come. And then this thing was distracting to Paul. And Paul will say, okay, well, you need women cover your head, cover this thing, because you guys are coming over there and stuff. Yeah, cover that thing. So yeah. So this is not, I haven't 100% study the whole Philippian and Colossian and stuff, because those people lie and everything. But it is said some of those people, specifically, the sister was sharing to me years ago, like the Ephesians, specifically the Colossians, are like Minotaur-like people. Okay, he was preaching to them because our men went over there and lie down with their women, and they produce a Minotaur-like. Is it Minotaur? Which one is like half horse and with the thing with the archer with the bow? Is it Minotaur? Or Minotaur is like the cow, like the bull. Boy, I forgot the centaur. Yes, centaur. It is believed that centaur. Yes, the centaur. It is believed the centaur. Of course, when we study the book of Initiation into Hermetic, when you go to the astral realm, the centaur's already there. Okay, the satire. Okay, let's go a little bit into this. Centaur, Greek mythology. There you go. So the centaurs are there. It is said one of the centaur trained Hercules. Of course, beloved, we do know that they swagger jack everything. Okay, so those are the centaurs. All right, our men would lie down with those women, and they will produce half centaur things, and they are part of us, and so we could not leave them. But anyway, the Minotaur, Greek mythology. The first Minotaur, okay, that was born, Minotaur mother. This is a little bit graphic, but we have to do those things because of because of the law. That's what the law say. Don't lie down with this. Okay, in Greek mythology, okay, I forgot her name. Pasiphae. Pasiphae, she fell in love with the bull. Okay, with the bull, and then she went to let's say a smith, a blacksmith. She had the blacksmith made a female-like bull, a copy, and then with there you go. This is pretty graphic right there. And then she ordered the men, the blacksmith fellow, to make a bull. She can get inside of the fake bull and position herself so the bull can mount the female-like bull, and she got pregnant by the bull and give birth to the first Minotaur and give birth to this dude. Okay, and there are laws that our women shall not do this, because Gentiles do this all the time. They lie down with animals, certain other species and things like that. So that's what the woman did. Okay, and they gave birth to the first Minotaur. That's what the legend was. But of course, beloved, we know myth is word of mouth. That's what it is. So that's why they tell our men, there are laws in the book of Leviticus that shall not yield to an animal, because she, okay, actually yield to the Minotaur, to the bull, and then gave birth to the Minotaur. All right, there you go. She gave birth to this Minotaur-like, bull, that become labyrinth and things like that. So yes, even the Undines or something else.
And we do know the undines truly exist, okay? The undines or something else. And, you lie down with them, they will mess your nature. Okay, they are strikingly beautiful. Then again, beloved, they won't appear to you in a frightening things, but the undines are something else, man. The beauty are striking. So for those of you privately we share, remember that dude, the white dude, he went and messed with the undines, and then his nature is messed up. You can clearly see it. I believe Brother Yoshua, Brother Yoshua was like, damn. They got him. They got that dude, man. Yeah, they are very, very, very sensual. Okay, so beloved, there's a reason why we have these laws that shall not yield to animals and things like that. But again, some of our men did, some of our women did, and then we have like half Israelite beasts in certain place, whether you want to believe it or not. What will happen, beloved? I'm just saying, what will happen when we have our community and then we have centaurs showing up, say, hey, my father boink a cow. So there I am, half Israelite. Will you accept me? I don't know what to do. I don't know what the hell. I'm like, what should I do, Mosiah? I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. I don't want to be another Paul. I don't want to be this Paul that coming over there. And then, what happened, like if we have dragon-like people coming and show up and say, well, I'm Israelite. My father, a long time ago, actually caught a dragon and wrestled that dragon to the ground. And then there I am. Will you accept us, Big Levi? Okay, well, and then they perform certain ritual and they perform certain things. And angel came and said, yes, they are one of you. They are one. They are part of you. And that's why Paul did not. Moses didn't want to deal with this because our men keep going out there. Remember the story in the book of Numbers. The moment we got out of Egypt, okay, and then we built a tent next to the Moabite, and then one of our brothers quickly grabbed the Moabite princess, and then going to his tent, lie upon her belly, climbing her. And then one of the priests saw that. He grabbed a spear and then he run the spear in the brother's back while he was on top of her, and then he lifted them both, kill both of them. Kill both of them. If it was a natural woman, it would have been something else. But it was because whatever that they were doing was not natural. It was something else. There are a lot of mysteries, things we don't know yet, beloved. Okay, there are certain things I'm studying, and I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, what is this? What's going on? This is weird. And beloved, believe it or not, there are some of us in the midst, we encounter those beasts. I told this very famous story when I was a child. I did saw a centaur, a real actual centaur pass right in front of me. He didn't see me though. The mighty one cloaked me. But I saw the centaur at night passing, walking. It was an actual centaur, half horse and half men. And then he just passed right in front of me. And I was struck. I was probably 11, I was 12 or 13. It was night and I couldn't sleep. So I got out of the house and I walked in the backyard and I got to the neighbors. Our house are connected back home. I got to the neighbor's property and then something say, go take a walk. And then I'm walking and I went in the back. There is like a corridor at night. It was pitch black. There are no light and things like that. And then I opened the little barrier and I was trying to go in the back. And then I heard this horse coming. So I turned around and I saw this being coming, with his hair on his chest, with his beard, and then he's walking. And I look and I'm like, whoa, what? And then I saw the four-legged and then it passed.
And then I stand right in front of it, but he didn't see me, just walk. I believe he had something in his hand. I don't know what it was, and then it passed. So I look at this thing, I'm like, what the hell was that? And then I'm like, yeah, oh man, I gotta go to sleep. My mom did want me not to go out at night. So I went and go to sleep. And I never forget this. This is not something that I imagined. I actually saw these things. Some of us that went to the quantum realm, we met beings that, unusual beings. We got a brother that met one of those. They are very wise though, okay? They are not all demons and stuff. You might run to the one, just like they taught you in the book. 99.99%, all the one that you're going to miss, they are nice. You know why? Because they know what you are. See, there's a big difference when they meet you and then when you meet them. They are afraid of you because you look like certain power, but they don't. They know they look like animal. And then it is an honor for them to meet you. So that 1% chance you might meet one that quite rude. Like they taught us in the book, they say you might meet this one that quite rude. But it's if you are a master magician, none of them, even the negative one, cannot be rude to you. Because being rude to you is being rude to the Holy One. Okay? So things like that they do. Sometime, the conspiracies, the matrix glitch. Sometime things like that happen. You see certain things, you're like, what the hell is that? What? Wow. Crazy. Like I said, you see this person, 5 hands and stuff, that's not your actual true form. When you go to the other spiritual realm and then you tell them, show me my true form, you'll be terrified in how you look, because that's how they see you. They see you as this terrifying being. They can't even look up, they have to look down. You appear to be two-handed and leg and the 5-star, but your true form is terrifying, even to you. When you look at it, it will strike. It can actually kill you. Remember when Moses said, Lord, can I see you? And he said, Moses, if you see me, it's not going to be good for you. It's not going to be good for you. If you see, and I believe Moses did see the back of the mighty one, he fell upon his face and kissed the ground. Yeah, certain things. Again, I don't want my people, beloved, to be afraid of those things and fear them and stuff. If you ever encounter one of them, have a conversation with them. Ask them question. What are you? What are you? What is your name? Where did you come from? What is your business here on earth? Are there others like you? Oh yeah, go listen to Brother Prime on Patreon, because we don't post those things publicly. Become a intra-templar member. Go listen to Brother Prime testimony. The things that he saw when you go down there. The things that I saw. The thing that the sister saw and the other brothers and sisters. We're not making this thing up. This thing is very real. And the best way to experience it is you go over there and go see them with yourself. Don't be listening to me. Don't be listening to me. Those things they are terrifying, man, when you look up upon them. When the brother met these massive beings, look like something else I can't say here. And the brother have a striking conversation with it. And the being was actually, he like, hello, what are you doing here? What brings one of you so far from home? And the brother said, we are in trouble. We effed up. We kind of like did something on where I'm from and we need to clean it up. And the being said, well, what did you do? And he explained it. And then he said, okay, well, here, take this. When you go to your home planet or your dimension, use it. Use it wisely. I only ask for you to use it with respect and admiration, with peace. But don't use it to hurt people, okay? Say yes, and the being departed, and the brother continue his journey. Most of the time, those things, they will not mess with you because they know who your father is. But sometimes, you need to be taught a lesson. You will run into the wrong one.
you will run into the wrong one. So those things, they are real, son. And we give you the way to travel to go see them. We give you the way to talk to them, to meditate and having, because they are afraid of you. They are definitely afraid of you. And they want to be, excuse me, and they want to be like you. And you have the power to make them like you. Like we studied before, beloved, for those of you who remember, if you ever encounter one of those beings and then they said, well, I have a small request. Okay, of course, after spending millennia and being friend with them for thousands, millions of years in their realm, which is time doesn't exist. And then they say, I have a small favor to ask you. Can you make me like you? Like the book said, I don't know. You can, you have the power to do so. You simply don't know how much power that you have. That's why they hide those things in books and they don't want you to learn them. They don't want you to do anything with them. They hide them. And that's why they don't want, when we are studying this book, they quickly call you a witch. They quickly call you a witch, a warlock, because they know once you start getting to those things, you're like, well then, well, I am no longer afraid of these things. There are certain creatures that are in caves. They dwell there, deep in this cave. Ufini? All right, good. All right, beloved, much love. Okay. All right. Yeah. What else? This one. There you go. And that one. All right. And what else? This one. There you go. And then this one right there. Is that what that is? There we go. Thank you, beloved. Unfortunately, I have to leave. We're a little bit late. I'll see you folks tonight for the lessons. Okay. I'll let's see. Yes, tomorrow, day 22. Okay. Shalom.